Well, we all know that it's been a kind of a cool start to summer here, but I am in a lush garden with Jan McNeilan. And Jan, your garden looks great.
It really does. And we started mid-June.
Right.
But we also switched to raised beds, which has really helped.
You know, they're just beautiful. And I know you have a couple different kinds of raised beds here. You have these right here that look like they're composite, and then you do have the wood ones.
We have cedar. We have several different kinds, just whatever we had wood to make. And then we also got what they're called Greenland Gardener kits that they sent me to experiment with. And they actually send seeds, and they send a landscape cloth. This is the salsa garden. They send a landscape cloth that you can lay down over the bed and know what to plant there. It varies as far as how you're going to do it by zone to zone, so you have to get some information about it, but it's kind of cool.
It is cool.
And this is the bed, and it's time that we can plant some cool season crops for the fall, believe it or not.
It's time. It's that time of year, and really you should, even though the weather has been kind of crazy, really you have to keep that schedule to get things going before it gets to be fall.
Right.
Jan, so what are the cool season crops that we should be planting now for fall harvest?
Well, like cabbage, broccoli, kale, any of the cole crops, lettuce, peas, snow peas. There's all sorts of cool season. You don't want the warm ones. You can't start with tomatoes in the middle of summer, but you want the cool season crops. And then anytime you get them started into the fall, we have pretty mild weather, and you should be able to get some really nice fall gardening in. And I want to show you down here is a tomato in a pot. And it's been in another place in the yard. And I want to show you the difference. These are exactly the same variety.
Okay.
Planted in a greenhouse at the same time, planted out at the same time. One wants light.
Okay.
This one is reaching for light, barely scraggly looking. And this one, although it doesn't have any flowers on it yet, will do better. The one next to it has plenty of flowers. So this is telling me I need to move that plant, put it in some more sun.
So if you're doing container gardening with veggies, it's really important to site them where they're going to get a lot of sun.
Absolutely. And then also for containers, because of some of us in some locations have had a lot of rain, it's also time to fertilize those pots again.
Yeah, and not just your veggie pots, but all your flowers, all your perennial pots, any kind of containers.
But when you're watering or we've had a lot of rain, it washes that out so that you've got to be able to put some more fertilizer in for those pots in that environment.
Yeah, well, you know, I think we never know what kind of weather we have, but really kind of go with it and really keep on keeping on. And you kind of experiment. Every year is a new year. You learn so much, and really just got to keep going.
That's right. And then this year, I'm hopeful.
Well, thank you so much for all the information. We'll see you next time.
Okay.